Man, I guess this is negotiating season. Yeah, man. Shouts out to all the nonprofits out there, foundations, charities, for profits. Man, you guys are showing a lot of love, man. I had just locked in a show, 6,500. Can you imagine, man? Like, I'm not gonna act like I get 6,500 every time I hit the stage, but man, one company just recently locked it in. They talked to the executive director. They said, "That's it." And I'm like, man, how rich are you guys? Because to me, how I grew up, 60, I ain't never have someone give me, well, it's not giving me, I earn. As a comedian, man, one thing I'm learning, I had to Google like keynote speaker salaries. And what one thing I have to realize is that, you know, you don't want to shortchange yourself. Now, everyone knows in Oklahoma, I've been doing the whole, 3,000 to 5,000, but this show will be outside of Oklahoma. So remember, anything that's outside of Oklahoma, the market's a little bit bigger, a little faster. Like if you look at Oklahoma versus California, it's going to be different. Oklahoma versus Las Vegas, going to be different. Oklahoma versus Atlanta, Detroit, New York City, Florida is going to be different because of the price of living. So when I negotiate, I have to keep that in mind because, and I'm telling this to comedians so you kind of, learn how to build your worth and your value. Because one thing about it is back in the 80s and 90s, people would say, oh, well, they're famous and you're not. But nowadays, everybody's famous because we all have social media. So when people are interested in your product, which for me is comedy, I send over a package. And then that package, it shows maybe 10, 15 different clips of me making people laugh, high level volume. And people say, man, well, let's go with him. And then that gives you leverage. So yeah, that everybody's not going to get 6,500. I don't want to get on here and lie like everybody's about to get paid like that. But if you put in the work, I'm 10 years in, I'm seasoned. You give me the microphone, I know how to take care of business. So I give executive directors and CEOs that peace to know that, hey man, I got it under control. I'm gonna make you look good. We all don't look good and we don't go to the bank afterwards. So at the end of the day, man, like this is how I'm gonna put my son through college. So I can't, shortchange myself. So I hope that helps a comedian out there that's thinking about getting into comedy. When you first start, yeah, I did the $40, $200 shows. But now it's a different day and age. And so, yeah, man, we do the 3,000, 5,000, and 6,500. And I'm going to tell you what the difference is in price. It's the time on stage. So like for 3,000.